Pictured Rocks, or Painted Rocks, in the UP, or Upper Peninsula of Michigan, gets its name from the stunning, colorful sandstone cliffs that reach up to 200 feet above the southern shores of Lake Superior. They were sculpted by nature into sea caves, arches, and formations resembling castle turrets and human profiles. It holds the designation of the first national lakeshore established in 1966. Pictured Rocks is not a national park, but a national lakeshore. At the same time, the boat tour is not run by the National Park Service. Therefore, you can't use your National Parks Pass for a discount. It is located between Munising and Grand Marais. When I visited, I stayed at the Munising KOA, about a 30-minute drive to the park and boat tour. The best way to see 20 miles of the 42-mile shoreline is by boat, and I decided on a 2-hour boat ride. Because this is a large boat, it is more likely to run even when it's windy with small craft advisories, where other options may be canceled. The guides will point out many of the different formations and points of interest and talk about the history of the park and the ever-changing landscape. Get there about 45 minutes before the boat leaves so you can get a seat on the left side of the boat for the best views of the shoreline. But you will see everything from the right-hand side of the boat on the way back, without as much narration. I booked my boat tour about a month in advance. There were some people in the campground that were not able to book a cruise during their stay once they arrived at the park, so you may want to consider booking early to guarantee your spot on the boat. Some of the things that we saw on the boat tour were Miner's Castle, considered to be the most famous of the rock formations in Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore. In 2006, one of the 2 turrets eroded and fell into the lake, leaving just the one turret you will see here. Bridal Veil Falls, which was only a trickle when I saw it, but it is much larger in the spring. What gives the rocks the red, orange, brown, white, and even green and blue colors are the different mineral deposits of iron, copper, manganese, and limonite as the water drips between the cracks and crevices in the rocks. Sea caves of all colors. As the tour went on, the afternoon sun hit the rock formations and created even more beautiful colors, as you'll see later in the video. Rainbow Cave.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Well, this is Rainbow Cave. We're close in the mouth of Rainbow Cave. You may notice some of that groundwater seepage falling from the ceiling. Like, it's like it's raining inside of Rainbow Cave. That groundwater does flow year round. Makes it work.
Indian Head, named after what some say this massive rock formation resembles.
Well, now Indian Head kind of even looks three-dimensional to me. See a jawline, cheekbone, even an ear.
Grand portal with its huge archway. Battleship Rocks that resembles 3 battleships headed out to sea. Chapel Cove, where we were able to enter the cove so that you are surrounded on 3 sides with tall colored rock formations, clear turquoise water below, and blue sky above. Chapel Rock with its single white pine that grows on the rock that is about 250 years old. If you look closely, you can see that the roots of this tree stretch back to land. At one time, there was an archway that connected the rock to the mainland, but it collapsed at some point in the 1940s. Spray Falls, best seen from the water, with the shipwreck from 1856 at the base of the falls, that you can take a glass-bottom boat tour out for a better view. Lovers leaped. Painted coves. The East Channel Lighthouse on Grand Isle. The Miners Castle Formation is the only cliff point accessible by vehicle, where you can drive down a road that will put you within a 10 or 15 minute hike of the castle and beautiful views of Lake Superior. Along the way, you'll also find the 50-foot drop of Miners Falls. From here, you can continue walking down to the popular Miners Beach, where you can swim in the waters of Lake Superior. I was able to stick my toes in the water of the fifth and final Great Lake on my journey to visit all of the Great Lakes. If you have any comments, suggestions, or questions about Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore, you can subscribe at makingmyownlane.com for my newsletter or notifications about when I publish a new video or blog post.